Yeah, well done, my people. Oh, make I just calm down low. This one no be BB Niger. This is about Abia.State, Nigeria. You know, in the right on the list of states in Nigeria, we have 36 states in Nigeria and FCT making it at 7, as it were. Now, Abia State happens to be the number one, maybe because alphabetically, a state that was formed in 1991. You know, after they actually gave birth to the last 6 states that was formed much later. Now, this Abia State that came out from Imo State came out from Anambra State. You know, that's how it goes. That's the old eastern part of Nigeria that got splitted, and Abia came out to be the number one. But unfortunately or fortunately, this state houses the biggest market in Africa, or the second biggest market in Africa, and also in this particular state too has the highest number of markets in the whole of Nigeria. Like maybe Lagos has more, but in the eastern part of Nigeria, Abia State has the highest number of markets, and their markets are big. Let me shock you a little more. The smallest market in Abia State, Aba, is bigger than the biggest market in Owerri, Imo State. Did you get that? And the allocation that comes to this state is 4.3 billion naira. Yes, that's a whooping sum of money. And putting it together, you can see how rich this state is. And the rate value generated from this state is something you cannot even hear, because the money will just squeak your heart. This is actually the state that is acclaimed the China of Nigeria, because things are produced there, and they are doing exportation, you know, to Cameroon. Western African countries are actually beneficiaries of the products produced in Aba. Let me stop singing the praise of Aba and Abia State. Let's go into detail. They said they were actually having a factory of rice, the milling industry. They are trying to tap into that, and they've been spending billions of naira erecting and equipping and buying and doing all these things. A project that is going to hopefully rake in billions of naira. I did not tell you how deplorable the roads and the state and the situation of the state. I didn't tell you about that. That will be for another video. But for right now, it's about the rice and the milling industry. Now they said they want to tap into that, which is very beautiful, because agriculture is actually the future now. But the thing is that after that, we saw a completed rice factory. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. This is the completed rice factory commissioned by His Excellency Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu. Yes, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, in all his might and reasonability, actually commissioned this thing. This is just a one-bedroom rice milling. Now let's take a look. You know, if we're talking about Abia State, it's as though we are just being very detrimental to them. Look at Kogi State, for instance, that receive an allocation of 4.03 billion. Abia is 4.3 billion. You know, so Abia State allocation is bigger than that of Kogi State. But look at the rice industry, or the milling industry, or the milling rice milling factory of Kogi State by Yaya Bello. The man that is even attained to be the worst governor, who's not been very productive, but he's been able to build this kind of milling factory. And Okezie Ikpeazu, oh Lord have mercy, who is being praised by sycophants. Okezie Ikpeazu has failed woefully in all ramifications set by Alex Oti, but instead of this, uncle will couple himself and put himself together. Okay. He will rather dish out money to people to be defending him. That is really not encouraging at all. What kind of a country are we in? What kind of a state do we have in Abia State? It is a state that we cannot. We are talking about Imo State, saying that the ruler Rochas of Korocha, people of Imo are saying Rochas did nonsense. Now look at Abia State. Abia State is even, you know, people are so sad with the state that they even think is a community. What about Ebonyi State? The milling industry in Ebonyi State, and how David Omai is actually transforming a dungeon like Abakaliki into a global city. And Abia State, who happens to give birth to Ebonyi State, is in a state of quagmire. And the people of Abia State don't want to receive sense. They would rather be docile than actually face the reality of life. I don't know what you think about Abia State. People of Abia, Kwenu, I don't know, whatever you think. This is your boy Jonathan. This is Mobtv. Keep it where it is hot and spicy.